Hello and welcome to another episode of Practical Penmanship. Today we'll be taking a look at the Sailor Pro Gear Slim, a pen which falls surely in the heart of mid-range fountain pens, coming in at around $156. In this review, we're going to take a look at the measurements of the pen, and then I'll go over how they translate in the hand as I describe the specifics about the construction and design, finishing off with a writing sample. The Sailor Pro Gear Slim is constructed out of durable and highly scratch-resistant PMMA plastic that has an outright luxuriousness to it, making it feel like a much more expensive pen. Sailor offers a wide variety of color and trim options, though a lot of the more intriguing variants are exclusive to Japan. Overall design errs on the conservative side, with various trim rings and flat ends, as opposed to the rounded ends of the 1911 series. On the cap band are engraved the words Sailor Japan, founded 1911. Note that unlike some pens, the rotation of the band is specific with the pen. At the finial of the cap is the Sailor anchor, which helps add more personality to the pen, and so does the fact that the alignment is just a degree or two off, if you're not a perfectionist. Uncapping the pen is smooth and secure. When recapping, you'll notice as you get to the end of the threads, pressure builds as the section meets up with the inner cap. This is both a good and a bad thing, because sometimes if there's ink in the inner cap, it can leave a slight ring of ink around the edge of the section. Speaking of the section, it's slightly tapered with a comfortable width and a smooth flare at the end. The step up from the section to the barrel is minimal, and I find this pen very comfortable to hold high up. One thing that impedes comfort slightly, when unposted at least, is length. Posted, I find the balance of this pen exceptional, and it's a really great pen, especially for long writing sessions. Like many other Sailors, the Pro Gear Slim uses Sailor's proprietary cartridge converter system. The converters in this case are rather small, and it's definitely one of my least favorite aspects about this pen. The nib, while rather small, is intricate and filled with exquisite detail. This nib is a medium, however, it is slightly finer than most European mediums, and I would say it has a good amount of feedback, but it does have that typical Sailor smoothness. One thing I would like to note is that on this pen, when I first got it, I had issues with the nib. The tines were way too close and the pen was way too dry, causing it to not be able to write properly. I kindly sent the pen back to the retailer from which I got it from, and they tuned it, and now it works fine. One thing I will say is that I think that this is a very unusual occurrence, and I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this pen to someone. It's still not a particularly wet pen. My overall verdict is that this is a great contender in the realm of mid-range fountain pens. The reason why you can't see the pen right now is because it's in my pen case that I take with me every day. If you'll excuse me, I have some work to do. See you next time for an episode of Practical Penmanship.